So there's express trains in New York where people can take these trains that skip a bunch of stops in between so that they can get to their destinations faster. And I thought NYU stop, Astor Place, was one of those express stops. But as it turns out, it wasn't. So I ended up almost going to Brooklyn. I had to get off at the Brooklyn Bridge station, which is like 3 or 4 local stations down. So I had to get off, go across to the other side, and then take a train back to NYU. Never gonna make that mistake again, right? Anyways, did another orientation, so many orientations, but afterwards ended up going to Starbucks with 2 of my screen scoring friends, and that was when the rain started. But more on that later. At a Guitar Center for the first time. Library. Gonna check out the music reference section in floor 7. Just had my international graduate Steinhardt orientation thing. It's kind of boring. Checking out the library now. So that night I was supposed to visit Woodside to visit my new home and meet the owner and get the rules and all that stuff. I could have moved in that day, but all my stuff was still at Aunt's place and my uncle was too busy to help me move that day, so we had decided to move the next day. But I was just here to meet the owner and pay my rent and all that stuff. So here I am trying to get to my new place, and there I'm on an express train. And I see that Woodside is one of the stops, so I'm really happy. I can take the express train and go to my new home. But just between Queensboro and Woodside Station, I realized that I actually had to get off at 52nd Street, which is not an express stop, and it's actually one stop before Woodside. Not a problem, I can just get off at Woodside, go the other way, go one stop. Easy peasy. But then, what does this stupid moron do? I got on the train going the wrong way. So I kept going the way I was going, which is not the right way. And guess what? That was also an express train. So again, I ended up going all the way to Junction Boulevard, which is like 5 local stops away. And I was getting a little hungry at that point. It was a Wednesday, so Whopper Wednesday, I decided to go to the Burger King. The size of the drinks in America though, like, I asked for a medium drink because I thought, yeah, medium. But like, what I got was like the biggest cup I've ever seen. Much larger than the large size in Canada. Anyways, after my meal, I made my way back and hopped on another train, which turned out to be another express train. But okay, I messed up many times, now I know how to do this, I'm experienced now. Still had like half an hour to kill before I was supposed to meet the new owner, so I decided to get off at Woodside and just roam around the streets a bit and explore. And I did all this during one of New York's biggest downpours ever.
Significant rains, historic rains for the tri-state area.
Historic flooding.
A flash flooding siege in the Northeast.
But not a problem. T-shirts, shorts, umbrella. That's all you need as a Vancouverite. So my goal was to visit the H Mart, which was about 8 minutes away from my home, and check it out. And it was a little small and didn't have a lot of stuff, but an H Mart's an H Mart, so I was happy. And then I started walking to my place, realized I was going the wrong way when I was almost a whole subway stop on the other side, turned back around, in the rain of course, and went past my house just a little bit to the Rite Aid, which is kind of like the American equivalent of Shoppers or London Drugs in Canada. We'll just kind of explore it there since I still had a little bit more time to kill. And then I finally went to my new place. The owner was nice and the room was really big. You know, I had already come to see it once, but now I got the keys and access to everything and stuff. It's raining so hard! Oh my gosh! First day of rain here. After school ended, it wasn't raining. It was like nice Vancouver-y weather. Me and a couple of my friends went to a Starbucks. You know, there was a couple drops of rain on the streets. But once we walked inside, it suddenly started pouring. More than most Vancouver rain. I did hear that there was supposed to be a storm, so there was like a warning or something. But yeah, this is a lot of rain. I mean, Vancouver, I'm used to it, but still, I'm not really dressed for the rain. But yeah, finally going home. I just looked at my new place. It's looking very good. Got back on the 7 train all the way to main Flushing so I could bus to Bayside, where my aunt lives. And I gotta say, the rain was not a great experience. Oh my gosh. So there was a flash flood warning. Oh. Emergency alert on the iPhone. I've only seen them used as tests when I was in DC. But yeah, here we had a real warning. Honestly, I didn't even know what a flash flood was. Just from Googling it, it seems like it's when there's like floods, streams of water just like flowing down, torrents kind of thing. It's raining hard. Luckily, it looks like there's no flash floods here in this immediate vicinity. And I only have like a 5-minute or so walk until I'm in safety. But like, dang. Puddles everywhere. Lots of rain. Kind of feel ashamed as a Raincouverite not being able to withstand this rain, but dang, like, there's so much rain. Thunder and lightning as well. Like, it was so weird, like, it starts raining like this, and right now it's been like 3 or 4 hours, and it's still going hard. Okay, maybe there's a little less rain right now, or maybe it's just because I'm away enough from the wind that the rain is not hitting me too hard. But yeah, that was really cool, seeing emergency warning on the iPhone. It was saying something like, you know, do not travel under any circumstances unless you're getting home or to fleeing to safety. Like, that's very reassuring.
The next day.
Brought my light and my softbox. set up. Got some purple light in the background. How does it look? This is my room for the next 9 months or something. I'm gonna go set up my other mic stand now. Now I got this on Amazon, and I can see why Peter McKinnon loves pocket knives. Like, this is not a pocket knife, it's more like a Swiss Army knife type of thing. But just having a knife is actually so convenient for so many different things. It's like drawing a sword from a sheath. I hate it when they have like these plastic things and then they have the scotch tape there. Like, you can't take off the scotch tape without ripping everything. It's really no point. Yeah, I just ripped everything. Oh no, got stuck. There we go. Kind of stiff. Little tip when attaching these kinds of things, don't turn this, turn this. The other way. That's embarrassing. There we go. Glad this didn't break on its way over to New York. Trusty NT1A. Alright, got my microphone set up.